What's up everybody, I'm Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'll be reviewing the Signature Sleep Reset mattress. I'll go over the support level of the bed, what it's made of, run some tests, and give my pros and cons, but first let's talk about what the Reset feels like. Now the first thing I like to talk about when describing the feel of a mattress is how supportive it is. Now with the Signature Sleep Reset, I actually found it to be a bit on the firmer side. I'd give it like a 7, 7.5 out of 10 on the firmness scale. So generally I think of a medium firmness as like a 6 or 6.5. So it will be kind of that medium to medium firm feel for you. I found that when I was lying on my back, it did a really good job of keeping my hips from sinking into the mattress and keeping my spinal line in a good position. Because this is a hybrid mattress, meaning a mixture of foam and coil layers, I found that there's pretty good bounce to the mattress, so we would roll around and change positions pretty easily without feeling stuck in the mattress. Definitely felt more on top of the Reset than in it. Now, as I rolled onto my side, something that I was really looking into is what my shoulders felt like. With a lot of firmer mattresses, side sleepers are going to feel more jammed up when they're on their side because they're going to bump into kind of firmer support layers of the mattress. That's going to cause pressure points to form. We're going to take a closer look at pressure later on in the review, but I do want to point out that I did feel the Reset is a little bit to the firm side of the mattress. Of the mattress spectrum, I probably would not recommend it to side sleepers out there. However, the opposite side of that is that I think it's a good mattress for the stomach sleepers. Stomach sleepers generally need firmer support to keep their spinal line in a good position. I definitely felt like my hips were pretty well supported while I was on my stomach. So if you are a back sleeper, stomach sleeper, kind of back stomach combo sleeper, I think the Reset is going to be a good fit for you. Now to give you a better sense of what's going on here with the Signature Sleep Reset, I've cut open the back of it so you can see the materials used in the layers of it. First up, the cover of the mattress. They say it's a nanobionic material. I don't really know what nanobionic means, but it does feel kind of like a polyester material. It's going to be pretty breathable, nothing too much to write home about. I should say that it is quilted with a little bit of foam to give you some comfort right off the bat. Now right below the cover in this kind of pillow top section of the mattress, you're gonna have a couple layers of foam, some memory foam, latex foam. You can see the latex here has that quick response to pressure. It's got the memory foam right underneath it. You can see that slow response to pressure. They're both kind of pretty soft layers, so you're gonna be able to sink through them, get comfort, pressure relief out of this layer of the mattress. Now below that, what you're going to have is the support center of the mattress. They're the pocketed coils. They're gonna give you some nice bounce. They're also going to support your hips, keep them from sinking into the mattress, keep your spinal line in a nice position. Remember I said it's kind of got a little bit of a firmer feel to it, so this is where that kind of firmer support is going to come from. Now wrapped around the entirety of the support center of the mattress is the high density polyfoam edge support layer. A lot of mattresses use this to allow you to sleep closer to the side of the bed so you don't collapse it, roll out of bed. I found that this is not really that helpful here on the Signature Sleep Reset, and that I did feel like I was collapsing the side of the bed. Mostly I think because it is a little bit softer up here on top of the pillow top, but it is nice that they are thinking about it. Now instead of just taking my word on what the Signature Sleep Reset feels like, I like to run a few tests on all the mattresses I review to give you a more objective look at what's going on with this bed. So the first test up is the pressure map portion of the review, and basically I put a pressure map down on top of the mattress, lie down in a few positions, and you'll see the results next to me ranging from blue for low pressure to red for high pressure. Now, so I was lying on my back, my weight's evenly distributed. You can see that's blue across the board. That's pretty much what I was expecting, and it's a good sign for the back sleepers out there, like I was saying before. I think that there's good support here on the Reset, so for the back sleepers, they need their spinal line in a good position. I think you're gonna enjoy that. Now, as I roll onto my side, you'll notice that there is a red spot there at my shoulders. Like I said, I found that this mattress is a bit on the firmer side, something that I would not recommend to the side sleepers out there. So with that red pressure point here, that's definitely something to take notice of for the side sleepers out there. You're gonna wanna be really careful on firmer mattresses. Rolling onto my stomach, again, my weight's pretty evenly distributed. You can see that's blue, low pressure across the board. Now that's a pretty good sign for the stomach sleepers out there. And again, I did feel like it did a good job of supporting my hips and keeping my spinal line in a good position. So back and stomach combo sleepers going to be pretty happy here on the Reset. Side sleepers are gonna wanna be really careful because of that increased pressure over that lower surface area while sleeping on your side. Now another test that I run is the bounce test, and basically that's to see if you're going to feel stuck in the layers when rolling around and changing positions. Like I said before, I did find that The coils of the reset give the mattress pretty decent bounce. I definitely felt more on top of the mattress as I was rolling around changing positions. The polyfoam that's on top of the pillow top of the mattress has a pretty quick response to pressure, so I didn't feel stuck in the layers at all. I was able to change positions really easily. Now, a test that I run that goes right along with that bounce test is the motion transfer portion of the review. And basically I take a 10-pound steel ball and I drop it from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches on one side of the mattress, and on the other side of the mattress where you might be sleeping, I have a seismometer that's going to check for the disturbance that's transferred across the bed with each of those drops. Now, each of those drops is meant to simulate someone kind of getting into and out of bed, rolling around in the middle of the night. So if you share your bed with a partner, you're going to be able to see how much disturbance you'll feel on your side of the mattress when that partner is kind of rolling around, changing positions, getting into and out of bed, that kind of a thing. Now, I would say that the results of this test for the reset are like pretty average in my opinion. It's a little bit of a bouncier mattress. So you're going to expect a little bit disturbance to be transferred across the mattress. Not a great sign for someone who shares your bed with a restless sleep or something like that. So I would say kind of average results on the motion transfer portion of the review, and going hand in hand with not great edge support here on the reset. It's not going to be a great mattress for the couples out there. Now, the reset is not the only mattress in the Signature Sleep line, so I want to touch briefly on the Signature Sleep Honest mattress. Now, this is a bed that uses more natural materials like cotton and wool for comfort. It also comes with an aloe vera mattress protector. It does use some coils for a little bit of support. It does have a firmer feel to it thanks to a thinner profile. It kind of has more of that like futon build and feel to it. Now, in terms of price, it ranges from $539 up to $882 on Amazon. Before I end the review, I do want to give some of my pros and cons for the Signature Sleep Reset. First up are reasons I would recommend it to you is if you are a back-stomach combo sleeper. Like I said before, it does have some firmer support, so I felt it did a good job of keeping my hips from sinking into the mattress, keep my spinal line in a good position, and I didn't feel stuck in the mattress, so you're able to change positions really easily. Now, another reason I would recommend it is if you're looking for a mattress with some bounce. I felt that the pocketed coils did a good job of providing bounce to a mattress. A lot of bed-in-a-box mattresses don't give you that nice bounce you might be looking for, so the Reset did a really good job there. Now, some of the reasons I would say it's not the mattress for you, or some of my complaints about the Reset, are that it's not good for the side sleepers out there. It's got that firmer feel. We saw during the pressure mat portion of the review that it did go into the red range in that position. And also another reason I would say it's not for you is the couples out there are probably going to have a little bit more motion transferred across the mattress if you do sleep with a restless partner. And I was really disappointed in the edge support of the mattress. I did feel like I was collapsing the side of the bed, might roll out of bed in that when you get that close to the edge. Now, if you are interested in buying the Signature Sleep Reset, I want to give you a little bit of information on that process. First up, in terms of a return policy, it is sold on Amazon. So I think the Amazon mattress return policy is within like 30 days. You can only return one mattress. You'll want to check out exactly what that policy is when you're looking at the mattress on Amazon. In terms of shipping, with Amazon, you're going to have to pay whatever their shipping costs are, and with Prime, it's probably shipping for free. It will arrive compressed in a box, so just take a look at that. Now, in terms of a warranty, there is a 10-year warranty on this mattress. Again, you'll want to check out on their website exactly what the warranty covers, but that's pretty much the standard for the online bed-in-a-box market. And in terms of price, it does range from $372 up to $906. Now, the strange thing I found on Amazon was that the queen-size version is actually more expensive than the king-size version, but I think that will change, depending on what Amazon deals are running at that time. So that's it for my review of the Signature Sleep Reset. If there's anything I didn't cover, just leave a comment below. Now, if your mattress search continues, just Google Sleepopolis and Best Mattress to see my full listing there. Also, be sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss any of our sleep news or our giveaway announcements. And check out sleepopolis.com for all of your sleep needs.